The Super Mario Bros. Movie was a film that we knew about many years before it actually finally released. And the Minecraft movie is in a very similar boat. Just like the Mario movie, it is something we waited a hell of a long time for. So I feel like even though I have so many other videos I need to work on, that I needed to make this one because I love Minecraft to bits. I have been playing it for pretty much like half of my life, there and abouts. So I really do care about this thing. So the fact that this movie is like this, it just makes me sick. On the topic of this video, I don't want to put a lot of effort into this. I just want to speak my mind, have some Minecraft footage in the background, and honestly, that's probably for the best, because Warner Brothers are just knocking down anyone speaking about this thing with footage. Maybe they'll still knock me down, even without footage. I don't know, they're a bunch of cunts. And yet, you notice like there's like a naughty word there? That's because, again, I really don't care about this video. I just want to say these things. So if you've come here and this is the first time you've ever seen my channel, don't think the rest of it's like this. This is a quite rare thing. So yes, the Minecraft movie. Wow, would you look at it? I've had to look at it. I don't like the look of it. Not at all. See, we got a leak for this film. Well, we got a handful of leaks. We saw one of the trees, and it was way too detailed. We saw Jack Black and his little pickaxe, and the pickaxe was way too detailed. And I believe early in advance we saw a sheep, and it looked horrific. Having now gotten to see a good chunk of the movie that wasn't leaks that could have been fake, yeah, no, everything just looks so goddamn ugly. You remember in like Detective Pikachu, where you had all the more realistic looking creatures and they were just horrific? It's that, but far worse. The film doesn't look like Minecraft. It doesn't. Look at Minecraft. One of the big things that you really have to respect the game for is that there is a sort of consistency with it. Look at all your blocks, right? Every single block falls within a general range, you know, like you have slabs. You don't have a variety of slabs, you've got slabs. If it's not a slab, then it's a trapdoor, or it's a pressure plate, or it's a full block, you know? Then you look at this movie, where everything is just a bunch of random voxels all over the show, and it just doesn't look like Minecraft. It doesn't look cohesive. It just looks bad and bland. Speaking of bad and bland, that's just what this film really feels like. You know, from the bits of comedy that we've heard from it so far, from the music that was playing in the trailer, it doesn't feel like a Minecraft movie. It just feels like another goddamn movie, just another film that exists. As much as I hate the looks, as much as I dislike so many aspects of the film, there was one thing that I could have still enjoyed it for, and that was a comedy. The Minecraft developers are funny. In Minecraft Live, I quite enjoy what they do, because they can be really funny sometimes. You know, they have funny moments, they have funny bits on the YouTube channel. They've got these wee little series, and I enjoy the writing of those. So the fact that the big main movie itself seems to be really just that annoys me. For example, let's look at the scene where Steve shows up, alright? And he goes like, I am Steve, and then the Vine boom sound effect, and then we cut to the, reaction of the four main characters. If they just left it as that reaction, or had one of them go, right, well, name's Brian, something like that, that would be funny. But instead, it's, okay, this guy's a real tool bag. That is just infuriating. That's not funny. That is not amusing. Sure, comedy is subjective, but the thing about comedy is that it's nice whenever it's just new. It's something new. It's a new joke. This joke has been done a lot. It's not funny to me anymore. Then you've got the sheep that does the funny scream. Is that funny to me? No, we thought it was unfunny when it showed up in the sequel to Wreck-It Ralph. It has been years since then. Why are you including it? That's not amusing anymore. It's like when Thor Love and Thunder did it. Like, why screamy animal jokes aren't funny? If it was 2014, sure, but no. This film spent so goddamn long in development hell of them trying to figure out how to do a story, how to do everything. So for them to end up with, okay, let's do guys get transported to a world they're not used to. That is the most generic type of story. I understand it, right? It's a trope, isekai or whatever. And I get, from a writing perspective, it's easy because, well, the audience might not know the world, so having a character that also doesn't know the world for the audience to kind of see things through, that makes sense. But that is laziness. You are very easily, well, maybe not very easily, but it is quite possible to create a story with a character that exists in the world. In fact, why are we even explaining things? Why does every goddamn film need to have a very clear explanation of how all the things work and how this is how that happens? Can't we just see it? Can't we just see it and go, okay, that makes sense? Why does it have to be logical or at least pointed out? We have eyes. And if you don't have eyes, you're going to be watching a slightly different version of the film, which will have more audio to kind of explain to you what the fuck is going on. Speaking of eyes and seeing things, why are they so poorly green screened in? I've watched a couple of people's videos discussing this whole fucking thing, right? And I forget exactly who it was. Maybe it was, I think it might have been Stampy. Point of the matter is, you can see this big giant glowing light behind them at all goddamn times. Go to the trailer and look at the characters, okay? Every one of them has a big glowing light behind them, so you can see the light kind of going through their hair. And that is just lazy. No wonder it took them so short to actually green screen all the scenes in, because they just did no effort. They didn't try to line up the lighting to fit with the scene or anything like that. They just shat it out. The most egregious example is the scene with Jack Black and the gang, where you see them, they're on this side of the room, right? And you see the light from behind them. Then you see Steve, and it's the same deal. Light behind him. What the fuck? For a film that has over-engineered every single goddamn thing, has made everything look hyper-realistic and everything be all super voxely and detailed, and even goddamn Steve's shirt can't look normal. For a film that's done all of that, why were they so lazy with the lighting? And why were they so lazy with Jack fucking Black? Like, I like Jack Black, okay? Even with the weirdness that went on recently with the whole Tenacious D thing, like, I enjoy him, alright? He's an amusing actor. His son likes Minecraft, he's played Minecraft, and he likes it, you know, that's fine. I am kind of happy for him to be in the film. But they did literally zero work to make him seem like Steve. He is just a dude. Just a guy. And I get that, in a sense, that is what Steve was, just a dude and a guy, but he is so recognizable now. Across just being in Minecraft and all the advertisements, being in fucking Smash Bros, being all across the place, Steve is recognizable. Steve is some dude with a goatee, a normal blue shirt, and like some jeans. Then look at Jack Black. Why is his shirt like that? Why did everything in this film need to be so meticulously over-engineered to just be super duper detailed when you really didn't have to? And that is just what irks me the most, is that so much of this was unnecessary. No matter what this film was, it was gonna do well. Including how it is right now, it's gonna do fucking amazingly. If it becomes the highest grossing video game movie of all time, if not highest grossing goddamn animated film, I would believe that. I'd believe at least top 5 for this, you know? So why have you made it so fucking generic? You have something that no matter what will make you money. So why not try to be unique? Why not try something new, something interesting, something? Why not fucking try? I'm not saying that there has been literally zero love put into this film or zero effort or anything. No, look at like the actually rendered scenes. As overly detailed as they are, that took a lot of work from the VFX artists and the animators and all that, so I respect them for it. But it just shouldn't have been like that. Plain and fucking simple. This film is a Minecraft movie, a representation of what the game Minecraft fucking is. This isn't Minecraft. Minecraft is rather simple. It's rather digestible, but that is exactly what made it so popular in the first place. It's that despite its simplistic nature, so much can be built off of it, not just in the form of the updates that have come out or what the player can do, but also mods. So much can be so easily fit into this thing because it is a quite basic base at heart. So whenever we get to this movie and everything is just so over the top, I just don't understand it. It's like there is a fundamental misunderstanding of what Minecraft is. And since they're clearly trying to go for new people here with this generic film, that means that they're going to go into Minecraft also not understanding what it is, and will thus be disappointed by the game, or maybe they'll see the film and not want to try it at all. If they once had interest, it's gone now. And I dislike how they keep on doing shit here that isn't Minecraft as well. We see piglins in the overworld. If you played Minecraft, you know that doesn't fucking happen. But it does in Minecraft Legends. You know, Minecraft Legends, the game that didn't sell all that fucking well, the game nobody really liked. Yeah, that Minecraft Legends. They're using that as the big main story thing here, it seems. Why? You're just gonna lead to players being disappointed because there is no giant piglin raids that can happen in the villages. There's regular raids with illagers. Maybe you should have had it be about fucking them. But no, let's just have it be the guys from the Nether for no goddamn reason. And don't even get me started on the stupid double bucket chain thing that Jason Momoa makes. Why does he do that? Why is it an item that you actually can't make in the goddamn game? Why? Are they adding it in a future update? Maybe they will, maybe they won't. Point is, why? There is so much to Minecraft, so much you could possibly do, but then you just do something completely not in it, and it's not that that doesn't work. It's just, if you're going to do things that can't be done in Minecraft, I'd rather you be unique about it. Minecraft story mode sucked because it was a bad story mode type game. Unlike other Telltale games, from what I'm told, that actually have narrative splits and actually change based on your decisions, this one really didn't. And when you mix out the gameplay being not exactly the most interesting, you're left with a title that isn't exactly great. But its story, its characters, its world, that is at least something. That was at least something that if this film was, I would have enjoyed a hell of a lot more. I don't want scene after scene after scene of the main actors looking fucking gobbersmacked at the fact that, oh my god, the tree's floating after I broke the block, oh my god, that animal looks ugly. That will just get really annoying really, really fast. I prefer it just being a world that exists, and the characters exist in that world, and something fucking happens. Why does it have to be another situation where someone's just stumbled in and doesn't understand anything? I understand, again, writing, it's simplistic, but why? Why simple? Why generic? Why boring? On the topic of boring, the music choice of this trailer, like, can we just stop it? The Beatles are fine, you know, they're fine, the song doesn't sound bad, but it just doesn't fit Minecraft, does it? When you think Minecraft, you think of C418's music, maybe you think Elena Rain's music, maybe you think of, like, I don't fucking know, Stampy's Lovely World intro theme. There's a lot of people that will think different things from Minecraft's music, but there's a general consensus. So why are you using a Beatles song? You know, is that what the journey reminds you of? Doesn't remind me of it. This film has not been made for the fans. That much is beyond evident. I would not even be surprised if they don't make any cheeky little references, or if we don't get a creeper aw man funny haha moment, or you know, this used to be my kingdom but it's fallen, or even like a Herobrine mention. I would be not too shocked to see none of those at all crop up, because this film hasn't been made for the fans. This film has been made for the general audiences, for just the generic 6-year-old and his parents, and that pisses me right the fuck off. Minecraft has existed for 15 years. 15 years, and it hit it big relatively early. The people who were there from Minecraft's inception, the people who carried it and brought it up to that immense level of popularity, aren't getting anything from this. They're a little shit of a child they might have had since then, might, but they won't get anything. And that isn't fair on them. The fact this film is being made for an audience younger than the fucking property it is based off of, I get it being for everyone, but you can very easily have a movie that everyone can enjoy, while actually being a fucking movie that everyone can enjoy. Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, the SpongeBob movie, the Lego movie. There are tons of different ways to have a film for many to enjoy, and one of the big ways you do that is by having a film that has more to it than just generic shite. Look, we've only seen one trailer. This is the first bit of the film we've ever seen. Maybe it will have good writing. Maybe it will actually be an enjoyable film. Maybe these are the only instances of these fucking jokes, and the rest of the film will be more interesting, it'll have better characters, it'll have better everything. But I don't have high hopes. To me, it is the most blatant and obvious example of, hello, we are Microsoft, we're going to be taking over the film, you can have a little bit of say, but primarily we're looking to make money, because we keep on shutting down our fucking studios and making no money because we're stupid bellends. Again, maybe that's not the case. Maybe it's just the Minecraft team doesn't fucking know how to make a movie, which since they're game creators is fine, but then that just begs the question, you know, was there really no one else you could go to? Like, you know, if only there's a group of talented actors and animators and writers and voice actors that were together and have worked with Minecraft in the past to make things and have made Minecraft series before. God, if only, oh wait, there fucking is, they're called Element Animation. I'm not saying that they should have made a whole goddamn movie, you know, like, they take long enough as is between each of things, and I feel like they'd get kind of sick of doing it for a long time, but they should have been, like, top of the top, controlling everything the movie is. Because they are a prime example of how you can make a series of Minecraft work. X Guide to Minecraft, quite enjoyable. It's old as dirt now, I misunderstands bits and pieces, but you know what? I fucking like it. And more known is Villager News. Put anyone in front of Villager News, and they will fucking enjoy it. doesn't matter if they've played Minecraft or if they've never seen the game before, they will find it amusing, they will find it enjoyable. And the fact that they couldn't get those people in to help with the film, to be the lead creative directors, just again tells me that they didn't care about making a good Minecraft movie or a good movie. They just cared about making a film that will do well. Which, as I already said, would have been the case no matter fucking what, because it's Minecraft. They announced that they're going to be making a Netflix series on Minecraft, a Netflix animated series. And I do have hopes that that might not suck dick, but who knows at this point. I just hope that Element Animation can play some role in that, because I trust them without a shadow of a doubt with the Minecraft IP. If they were given the keys, they would have made something fucking spectacular, I tell you what. But like, seriously though, none of them got to voice of. There's no. I don't know if villagers are gonna be in the film. It seems like they will be. So why didn't you get those guys in? Like, everyone universally thinks that that's the voice of a villager. Element Animation villager voices. That's how you do it. Why aren't they here? Stampy hasn't gotten to play any roles. A lot of other people have come out of the woodworks to say that they also haven't gotten any sort of speaking role in this. Why? Maybe villagers don't speak at all, and maybe the only people who do speak are the green screen actors, which, in that case, fair enough, but then I go back to, well, why was the film like that in the first place? Why make a film that can only have actors? And then, why have it just be kind of boring with them? Our main cast of characters we haven't exactly seen much of, but they just don't seem they're boring. They're boring to me. They just seem like some guys, you know, nothing to them. Nothing to them at all, and I don't want to watch some guys like that. Give me something interesting. At the very least, it's not for kids or for young adults, you know, it seems to be a bit more of a wider age range, which is a bit more enjoyable, you know, I like that. Would have been even better if it was just like for 40-year-olds. Like, I want to watch a film where they save the world, that's way better than a variety, but a variety is better than for 20-somethings, you know? They seem older, that's kind of neat. At the end of the day, this film exists, whether we like it or not. It's gonna release, and we're all gonna get the chance to watch it. And my main hope is that I am wrong. Please let the film up something. Like, look at the Lego movie, for example. When that was announced, people were like, oh, yeah, that's gonna be a load of shit, and that ended up being great. So maybe this will end up being great. Maybe, again, the pieces they put in for the trailer were just specifically engineered to be shit. Maybe this is part of some giant scheme where the film's actually like 8 out of 10, but they wanted to seem like a 10 out of 10, so they made the trailer make the film look like it's gonna be a 4 out of 10. You know, it's a big trick. They're tricking us. Who knows? Who the fuck knows? We'll be getting another trailer in the October Minecraft Live, Minecon Live, whatever the fuck they've called it, because they keep on changing the goddamn name every 2 years. I forget. They're gonna do that this year. There's gonna be another trailer, and we'll see a bit more of the film then. So let's just all pray to Jesus, pray to Notch himself, the bastard. Seriously, what the fuck is up with him? Did the black mold get him as well? The point of the matter is, we'll see where this goes. Let's hope it's good. And for the love of fuck, be respectful, alright? If someone comes out and says, hey, I actually did animation or modeling for the film, don't give them shit for how it looks. Alright, they weren't the art director, and even the art director, they were probably told to make it look realistic and shit, so no one really deserves any garbage, you know? Even if the film ends up fucking sucking, don't be mean to people, alright? I'm ending the video here because there's not really much else for me to say, like, I hope that C418's music makes it into the film. You know, I hope we get renditions of it, but because he's been kind of iffy about giving them rights as of late because they're cunts and want to fucking own everything from him, I would expect there not to be any. So maybe it'll be Lena Raine's music or those new chaps they've gotten. I'll be fine, but I just hope this isn't a situation where we get nothing, where it's just gonna be generic orchestral soundtrack and then like a couple of proper songs, because I just don't fucking want that. That's not Minecraft. You know, say what you will about the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, at least watching it as a fan, you do enjoy it, you know? Same with the Mario movie, at least it's enjoyable for fans. Don't let this film suck in both ways. Let it at least have a good story and good everything other than the fan fucking sucking off, you know? Just let it be something. Let it have one good aspect to it, for the love of Christ. If you enjoyed this video, I guess leave a like, preferably not. Again, I just wanted to say all these things and have someone potentially hear them. I don't actually care, and same with like subscribing to this channel. I make different videos of this. Check them out, maybe they are up your street, but if they're not, I don't blame you. I don't fucking blame you at all, because this is different. This is quite different. There wasn't even any funny Gary's mod bits. That's how shat out this video was. I just didn't care. You'd even hear frequently the points where I had to like pause the microphone because I was running out of breath. and I didn't cut them out because I didn't care. I'm done. Not even ending with the Waluigi pinball gameplay in the background. Bye bye. You're not getting a funny end bit either.